and I wish to congratulate all Lagosians and every Nigerian for being part of this historic moment. Nigerians in general and Lagosians in particular stand out because of our resilience, hard work, unity in diversity, quest for justice and equity, commitment to tenets of democracy, and peaceful coexistence. However, dear Lagosians, it has become necessary for me to address you in view of the events of the last 2 weeks, particularly media reports in respect of the imminent APC governorship primary election in Lagos State. The last 3.5 years have witnessed tremendous improvement in our security apparatus and a significant drop in the incidence of crime in our state. However, the current political situation has caused palpable tension and unnecessary fears among law-abiding Lagosians. Security reports available to the state government indicate that there is an ongoing recruitment and army of political thugs to disrupt the tranquil atmosphere of Lagos State in the guise of holding primary elections. As a responsible government that has invested so much in enhancing security of lives and property in these states to enable Lagosians pursue their lawful endeavors, we will not allow any destructive elements to cause panic or wreak havoc that will affect the progressive strides which Lagosians are known for. This is more so that we have the assurances of our party leaders to conduct free and fair primary elections for aspirants into the various political offices. It has become imperative to put every stakeholder on notice, especially the federal government and all security agencies, to take more than a passing interest in the developments going on in this state that has hitherto been adjudged as the safest city in Africa right now. Consequently, the state government will do all within its powers in collaboration with relevant security agencies to protect all our citizens and insulate them from any condition that may breed insecurity or the breakdown of law and order in these states throughout these primaries, the campaign and election periods that are coming forward. While assuring all Lagosians to be calm and go about their normal businesses, criminal elements are hereby advised in their own interest not to foment any trouble in the name of politics or under any guise, as the full wrath of the law will be brought to bear on any lawbreaker. Without being immodest, after 3.5 years of remarkable progress and remarkable performance in bringing growth and development to our dear state, I have humbly expressed my intention to seek re-election in order to consolidate on the giant strides that we have recorded for our dear state and our great party, All Progressive Congress, APC. This is why I once again seek the support of every party member in tomorrow's primary election. We shall overcome. Amen. God bless Lagos State. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ìtẹ̀síwájú ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó lọ́jọ́ alógún. Thank you. I'll entertain one or two questions. Yes, sure. Channels? Okay.
Governor of Lagos State.
Yes.
My name is Chuck Malay from Canals TV. One would wonder that your party, the All Progressives Congress, progressives, that's what they call it, And it looks so much that at this point in time, some of the leaders, what we are hearing is that they want you to step down. And they're asking you to do so. As a sitting governor, we all also understand by traditional political conventions that governors are always given the benefit of the doubt of a first opportunity or first refusal. But what kind of thing they're asking you on a direct, what kind of choice are you left with? Are you going to step down? That's my first question. Also, it does look like your co-contestant, Mr. Babajide, is a better candidate than you are. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So thank you very much for that question. Like I said, you can see me. I'm joining the attire of APC. I'm a full-blown member of APC. I'm going nowhere. We believe strongly that the tenets of democracy is to allow the democratic values that we have preached as a political party to continue to fester. I believe strongly that all the things that we have projected in the last 3.5 years is more or less to bring more people into the folds of our party. With the kind of performance that we have done and the deliverables that we have also attained in Lagos, we have brought in more members into APC than any other time in the history of politics in Lagos State. So, the party constitution allows us to do direct primaries and also in some places do indirect primaries depending on what we choose. The Lagos State APC has agreed to choose direct primaries, and in that wise it is open to all contestants. So it is very clear that doing the direct primaries, I am also eligible to participate in the primaries. What we want is a very, very clean board to allow everybody to partake in it. So we believe, just as the leaders have decided, that it is in a greater interest of our party, APC, to allow reason to prevail and to allow every contestant to come out and, show their strength. So I believe strongly that it is in the interest of the country that we must show as our great party APC that we should, activate as much as possible all the democratic values that our party has always been known for. And that's what I stand for. As to the aspiration of other contestants, I want to say it's very clear here. I mean, the whole of Lagos and the whole of Nigeria has seen our level of performance. They have seen and they can attest to our vision. The vision is to take Lagos to the higher grounds. We believe strongly that Lagos State is the beacon of hope for Nigeria. This is where the investment is. This is where there is stability. This is where there is safety of lives and property. And we cannot decide on our own to allow all our millions of supporters that have joined the membership of APC not to be allowed to participate in the direct primaries. As for the other aspirants, of course, we welcome competition. Yes, it's an open space. But again, we will not take something that is of good assurance to allow us to fritter away the opportunity that our great party has, and then fritter that opportunity away, and then allow another opposition party to win Lagos. Beyond us, trying to fritter away the opportunity to allow us to continue to win and rule in Lagos State, we will be jeopardizing the Buhari Osinbajo ticket, of which I am 100% standing for, by wanting us to start, promoting another aspirant that will not be able to sell the Buhari Osinbajo ticket. Now the truth is this: in the last 2 or 3 weeks, they've been putting a lot of campaign of car money in the social media and also disparaging our personality and our character. But when you see it, we've been extremely humble. We have never responded. We have never abused anybody because we believe that there's always a reason for us to come together as a family. We are one family in APC. Now the truth is this. The candidate, the aspirant that is being put up to compete against us is not a fit and proper person to take this position. And they know the facts. This is the truth. Party leaders and even party members have been misled to understand that this is a better candidacy than myself. I have done everything in the last 3.5 years to serve people selflessly and to serve the poor. And that's why you see that most of the projects we are doing is about alleviating the sufferings of the poor. And the only way out for us is to continue to do that in the next 4 years. This particular aspirant, as you all know, you can go and check it, the records are there. This is somebody that has been arrested for spending fake American dollars in a nightclub in America, and he's been detained for months. And he knows that he has won mugshots for months before this whole thing was quenched. He is also known that he doesn't have the competence to do what he is being propelled to do. The records are there in Bagara General Hospital. This is somebody that has gone for rehabilitation before. We don't want to go too far, but we know. Are we not? Now the truth is this. We don't want to talk about all the things that we know, but we know that, our leadership should have a rethink. Because the truth is this, I will not stand here on the mandate of Lagosians and then allow our great party APC to fritter away that opportunity to put in somebody that the opposition will easily take out because of lack of credibility. So I plead with all our leaders, they should have a rethink. This is not about me, it's about the greater opportunities that APC stands to change the progress of Nigeria to a better place. Thank you very much for that question. Now, we've shifted this governorship primaries almost like 3 times now, and then, it's taking place tomorrow. And we believe strongly, even tomorrow being our Independence Day, it is important that everybody is prepared for the primaries. As we speak, the national headquarters of our party has actually sent in the election committee to Lagos, but I am yet to receive the guidelines. I'm an aspirant in tomorrow's competition. I believe strongly also that the preparations are still ongoing, but there's some few things that we really need to iron out, and I believe strongly that the chairman of our great party, Comrade Oshimole, will be able to correct some of these things that we have noticed. We are committed progressives. Yes. We are committed to the outcome of the primaries. Yes. We are committed to the tenets and the principles of our great party. But what we will not want to accept is to disenfranchise all the millions of people that we have been able to bring into the APC fold just by our mere performances. So what we have and what we hear is that there is a register that is being brought to the state, of which only includes those who are registered since 2014. What about all the millions of supporters of APC that we have brought in from 2015 to date? Look, I carry my own membership slip anywhere I go. Let me see whether I have it in my pocket. Sorry. Now they say that this is the membership slip that I have. I don't have a membership card. So are you saying me as a governor, I will not be entitled to vote tomorrow? So the national headquarters and then the electoral committee need to make immediate adjustments and amends to this. All people that have registered as members of APC should be entitled to vote in the direct primaries. That's when we entrench the democratic values that we're all preaching. So if someone like me can be disenfranchised because I don't have a card, what happens to the ordinary members of APC? So we believe strongly that these things can be corrected, and we should allow everybody to come out and exercise their civic duty and civic right to choose who will represent them as the gubernatorial candidate for APC. So I plead with the NWC, I plead with our party chairman, and even all the people that are interested in this whole process, that we should do the right thing. We should make this process credible, and I believe that with God on our side, we will come out triumphant.
Excellency, afternoon, Your Excellency. It is obvious that all is not well between you and your godfather. Do you think you have exhausted every means of appealing to him? Number two, I came into Nigeria this morning and I saw most of the newspaper headlines saying that even the presidency has endorsed your opponent. Is this true? Then number three, if you go ahead with the election and somehow you are not able to make it, what are the alternatives available to you? And the last one, which is not the least, is I've also read that there are moves to impeach you. So do you think this is in the works? It looks like this is an all-time war. And are you ready to fight all the way? Thank you.
I don't like the way There's no war here. You know, it's just about us trying to preach the tenets of democracy. If we say we are Democrats, let us practice democracy and its values to the end. That's what we must bequeath to generations coming behind us. The kind of questions that you have asked, I'm not willing to answer them. There's no rift. The truth is, the whole story is more about the progress and development of Nigeria. It's more about the progress and development of Lagos. I have done everything to make sure that these values are the values I preach, that the values I practice, and God will help us. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. Happy anniversary. We celebrate October 1st together in the usual way that Nigerians are. You know, Nigerians are hard workers. We are resilient people, and we're happy people. And I pray to God that we'll remain happy for the rest of our lives. God bless you.
Check.